The 20th Panzer Division was an armoured division in the German army, the Wehrmacht, during World War II. It was created from parts of the 19th Infantry Division. The division fought exclusively on the Eastern Front, taking part in the battles of Moscow and Kursk. It eventually surrendered to US and Soviet forces in Czechoslovakia in May 1945. History. The 20th Panzer Division was formed on 5 October 1940 after the decision had been made to weaken the existing German tank divisions to create new ones. The new division drew units from various active and reserve units, among them the 19th Infantry Division, which had been converted to a tank division itself, having become the 19th Panzer Division. Attached to Army Group Center, the division participated in the opening stages of Operation Barbarossa and remained in the front echelon of attack during the series of advances on Minsk, Smolensk, and took part in Operation Typhoon, the failed attack on Moscow. It remained on the Central Front during the winter of 1941–42, engaged in defensive operations and retreat. In March 1942 it was withdrawn to Bryansk for refining and arrest after heavy casualties during the winter that led to disbanding of a number of its units. The 20th Panzer Division, consisting of just one of the nominal 3 tank battalions, remained in the central sector of the Eastern Front, taking part in the capture of Voronezh in mid-1942 but otherwise engaged in defensive operations. It took part in the defensive Ural in the winter of 1942–43 and, in July 1943, was part of the northern spearhead during the Battle of Kursk. The rest of 1943 was spent in a long retreat between Ural, Gomel, Orsha, and Vitebsk. The 20th Panzer Division spent the winter of 1944 fighting in the Polotsk, Vitebsk, Bobruisk, and Chum areas, having suffered heavy losses during the Red Army's Operation Bagration. The division was sent to Romania for refitting in August 1944. In October, the division was sent to East Prussia, then Hungary in December. It then retreated through Breslau, Schweinitz and Nice in Silesia. The division was transferred to Görlitz. On 19 April 1945, the division was involved in a counteroffensive west of Görlitz in the direction of Nieski, but disengaged 3 days later and retreated west. It counterattacked again in the Bautzen area, succeeding in relieving the local garrison at heavy cost to Soviet forces. By the 26th of April 1945, the division was situated northwest of Dresden. By the 6th of May it retreated south across the Czechoslovakian border. Some divisional elements surrendered to the Red Army near Teplitz-Sanov, whilst the rest, including elements of Panzeraufklärungsabteilung 20, surrendered to the U.S. Army at Rokycany. They were handed over to the Soviet forces. Organization. The organization of the division. Commanding officers. The commanders of the division: General Lieutenant Horst Stumpf, the 13th of November 1940 to 10 September 1941. Oberst Georg von Bismarck, the 10th of September 1941 to 13 October 1941. General Major Wilhelm Ritter von Thoma, the 14th of October 1941 to 30 June 1942. General Major Walter Duvet, the 1st of July 1942 to 10 October 1942. Oberst Heinrich Freiherr von Luttwitz, the 10th of October 1942 to 30 November 1942. General Major Heinrich Freiherr von Luttwitz, the 1st of December 1942 to 11 May 1943. General Lieutenant in Mortimer von Kessel, the 12th of May 1943 to 1 January 1944. Oberst Werner Marx, the 1st of January 1944 to 1 February 1944. General Lieutenant in Mortimer von Kessel, the 2nd of February 1944 to 5 November 1944. Oberst Hermann von Oppeln-Bronikowski, the 6th of November 1944 to 31 December 1944.